Okay, so what we're going to do today is go through the cleaning process on a brand new Maestro Plus, and basically we start off by first thing taking off all the panels. So, front panel just comes off, it's held on by a set of magnets, and then you've got two screws at the front of the machine. Just undo those. And then just slide and lift the front panel off. Okay, so when you get your cover off, your machine's possibly going to be running. If it's not, makes it even easier. If it is running, first thing you want to do, disconnect your bin stat, which is your little connector here with two wires coming out of it. And then press your clean switch. Oop. Push the clean switch down at the bottom. And then you basically are just going to wait for it now to come on with your low water light. Okay, so once your low water light comes on the front here, if the machine's been running and making ice, what you want to do is get your cleaning cup and pour in just warm to hot water. Just open the lid, pour in your warm to hot water until your cleaner full light comes on over here. And what that's going to do is basically melt any ice in your evaporator so that the cleaner has a chance to actually work to its full potential. If your ice machine hasn't been running, it's been off on a bin full stat for a while, and you're confident that your evaporator is clear of ice, what you can do then is go and make up your solution A or your Delimer solution, and then we can then start running the stuff through the machine. Okay, so to make your solution up, we've got, you'll be supplied 4 sachets of Delimer. Basically 4 litres of warm to hot water. Probably don't want any more than about 50 degrees in your bucket. And then just open your 4 packets of your Delimer and straight into your bucket. Okay, so nice and easy, and then we'll just give it a bit of a stir, and then we're right to put that through the machine. Okay, so we've de-iced the evaporator if it was needed. If it's not, we've waited for the low water light to come on over here. Next thing we do is, we got some of our solution A or our Delimer solution, and we start filling the evaporator. So take the lid off your cup and just start pouring it in. And we just keep doing this until our cleaner full light comes on. It's very important to wait until the low water light comes on before you start filling it, because it'll just keep purging out any water, and it won't actually get to the point where it'll start doing the maintenance. So just wait till the low water light's on, and then keep filling it until the cleaner full light comes on. Okay, and there we go. Cleaner full lights come on. So what will happen now, it'll keep agitating through the cleaning solution through the evap, and just hang that cup back up. Okay, so once your cleaner full light has come on, it's going to sit there and it's going to agitate, and it's going to do that for about 15 minutes. Close to the end of the cycle, it's going to start purging out all your cleaning solution on its own, and then it will refill with clean water. And it's going to do that about 3 times, and then once it's done its final purge, your clean/maintenance light will turn off, and that's going to let you know that it's done that portion of its cleaning cycle. Okay, so it's just done one purge. As you can see, it's automatically refilling. It's going to get to the top of the water tank. It's going to get onto the high level water probes, and then we're going to go into a secondary purge. And it's going to do this just to clean out the evaporator of any leftover delimer and descaler that's left over in the system. Okay, so the maintenance / cleaning light is just turned off. It's done 3 lots of purging and refilling with fresh water just to clean your evaporator out. Next thing we're going to do is run the sanitizing solution, or solution B, through the system. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got 9.5 litres of warm water, about 45-50 degrees. And what we're going to do, we're going to put in our sanitizer. So it's just 1 packet of sanitizer, so 9.5 litres. We just pour it in, and then as before, we just give it a good stir, make sure it's all dissolved. Okay, so you made your cleaning solution up. What you're going to do again now, press the bottom part of your cleaning switch in. Your maintenance clean light are going to come on, and your low water light are going to come on, because you've just done the deliming solution. So what you're going to do now, grab your cup off again, open it, and using your prepared cleaning solution, your sanitizing solution, we're just going to again fill the cleaning cup until the cleaner full light comes on. It roughly takes about 1 litre of cleaning solution or sanitizing solution. With the sanitizer, it is important to make the 9.5 litres just to get the right concentration of it. And as before, once your cleaner full light comes on, put the cup lid back on, and then just flip it back up onto the metal framework at the back. Okay, so you've got your sanitizer in. Same process as before, just let it run its 15-minute program. It's going to purge your water out 3 times and refill. And then once it's done that, your maintenance clean light's going to turn off. While it's doing this, you can be cleaning your condenser, sanitizing your ice dispenser, all the usual stuff that you would be doing, in terms of your dispenser and your ice machine. Okay, so after your maintenance / clean light is turned off after running your sanitizer through, next step you've got to do is run the sanitizer through your transport tube. Now, before we used to just sit there and make sanitizer ice. These ones are a bit different. We actually run some Sani sponges, which are these, through the tube, and that's what sanitizes it. So what we do first thing, take this top cover off the top of the evaporator. And then just in front of the evaporator, there's a little Phillips head screw. You undo that and take that out. And just put it somewhere for safekeeping. And then you just pull the transport tube off, nozzle and all. And then what we do, we get one of our Sani sponges and we soak it in your sanitizer solution. Once it's soaked in there, we push that into the compression nozzle, and then what we do, we put a second one in that's dry, and then we just put it back on. Get your screw that you've put somewhere for safekeeping and screw that back into the compression nozzle. Now that screws on a slight angle, and providing you get it in right, it will actually tighten up and pull the compression nozzle backwards. Okay, so once you've done that, you can then put your cover back on. And we'll probably put a bit of tape across there. What I would suggest, if you're not going to sanitize your bin at this point, which I would probably suggest you will be, I would tie a bag up underneath the outlet for the transport tube in the hopper, just to collect any sanitizer or ice. Okay, so once you put your sani sponges into the compression nozzle on the outlet of the evaporator, what you can do now, just come and reconnect your thermostat wires. What's going to happen here now, the machine's going to fill with water because you've got a, you're cooling for ice, and your machine's going to then start up. So you're just going to wait here now for your machine to make ice. It'll push those sani sponges through. It's going to sanitize your tube. And what you want to do is, let it run for about 10 minutes and then just discard all that ice. And just remember, you can dry those sani sponges out and reuse them. So as you can see, it started to make a bit of ice. It's pushing the sani sponges through. It is sanitizing the transport tube. And they're just going to collect down in the bin, or if you've put a bag, it'll collect in the bag. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes after you've run the sani sponges through. What we'll do, if you're going to sanitize your bin, discard all your ice out of it now. If you put a bag in, take your bag out now, and we'll collect the sani sponges out of it. Okay, so once you've done all your sanitising, you sanitise your machine, your bin, it's time to just put the covers back on. So once again, grab your outer cover, flip it over. Make sure that the outside of the frame of the cover is on the outside of the framework. So it just lets it go back in further onto the chassis. So 2 screws in the front panel. And then get your plastic cover, make sure it's the right way up. You got your little locator at the top here, goes in this hole. And we're done.